Hi, I'm Ken Suddith, and welcome to another edition of the Wellness Reset. Today, I'm here with Ashley Bishop of Gameday Men's Health, and we're going to talk a little bit about some important topics: men's health, testosterone, energy, recovery, and why so many men today are walking around feeling exhausted. So I know I have issues like this too, so I'm very interested in what we're going to be talking about today. And let's be honest, a lot of men assume that feeling tired at 3 p.m. is just the way it is. They need a nap, they fall asleep on the couch, or worse. But today, let's talk about what might actually be warning signs from your body. So as I said, I'm with Ashley Bishop. Ashley, tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do, and Gameday Men's Health.
Okay, well, thanks for having me. Yep, I'm the general manager of 2 locations. We have one in Norfolk, Virginia, as well as Hampton, Virginia. We're a men's health clinic. We want to optimize health. We do different services such as testosterone replacement therapy, peptides, vitamins, MSK treatments, medical weight loss, and even some ED solutions, which we don't like to use that word. We like to say sexual wellness.
So let's start with the big question. Why is it so important for men to actually get their testosterone and hormone levels checked?
Good question. We get it a lot. It's important because men don't realize how much their testosterone actually affects their daily lives. It can be energy. It can be your mood swings. It can be putting on the weight, but even though you're in the gym, you just don't understand why you're not losing the weight. You're losing muscle mass. You're just not feeling like you should. I watch all these men, they put thousands of dollars into trucks and tools and golf carts and protein shakes before they go to the gym, but they're not taking 30 minutes to 45 minutes at the most to just get their levels checked so that they know where they stand and they know if they have a problem that we can help them optimize and get rid of so that they can feel like themselves again.
We're like that. What can I say?
Stubborn.
Yes. Well, with that said, a lot of men probably avoid going to clinics because of what's in their mind. They imagine sitting in a cold waiting room forever. What can someone actually expect during their first visit to you?
Well, we're definitely not your typical doctor's office at any means. You come in, you are welcomed as soon as you come through that door. It's a man cave environment, sports on the TV, very friendly people ready to answer any questions for you and take you in. You'll come in, we'll get you checked in. Then you go with one of our MAs and they do a blood draw, they do your vitals, they ask you some quick questions, and then they take you back out to our lobby where you're watching sports, there's sports magazines, have a drink, have a snack. Kind of relax for a moment while the provider is informed of everything, and then she'll come out and get you, and then she's going to sit with you just like this, a one-on-one conversation. She's not going to throw a bunch of big words at you that you don't understand. She's going to actually have an actual conversation and make you feel comfortable, answer any questions, discuss any topics, any symptoms, and then at that point while you're sitting there, your lab results will actually come in, and she'll be able to tell you what your lab results are, what levels you're at, and then decide what treatments may be right for you because it's not a one-fits-all package. We do customize for each man depending on what you may need. Not everybody's the same. So at that point, she's going to customize a package and then leave it in your hands when you're ready to actually do something about it. And then if you want to, we can get you started that day.
I didn't realize that. So it's all like that day, and basically how long does it take for the most part?
45-minute consultation. And on top of that, it's a complimentary consultation. So you have nothing to lose. You can only gain from going in there to do that. 45 minutes, learn your levels, figure out if there's something going on, and then find out what your options actually are.
So you're not just checking testosterone levels?
Nope. We're going to be checking your prostate levels as well. It's called a PSA. That's going to give us any warning signs if there is something going on with your prostate. A lot of the times, guys don't even have a symptom yet. So it's something that we want to make sure that you're aware of where you stand on that. And then we also check the thickness of your blood to tell us if there's an issue, if it's too thick, or if you have an anemia problem as well.
What are some of the most common symptoms that men experience when testosterone starts dropping? What are some symptoms?
So naturally, as men get older, their testosterones are just naturally going to decline. But something that we see more than anything is your energy level and your fatigue level. I have guys that say, I'm ready to crash in the middle of the day, even if I had a decent, night's sleep prior. So fatigue is definitely the number one, energy level, your motivation. And then it can even go to your irritability, your moodiness. You can find yourself just snapping for no reason. You can find yourself putting on weight, losing muscle mass. And then it can even go as far as affecting you in the bedroom, your sex drive, as well as your performance.
Well, I think you just touched on this next question with that being said, but maybe there's more. When treatment is working well, working properly, what changes do men commonly report?
They're sharper. Their brain fog is gone. They feel sharper. They feel ready for the day. Their energy level is amazingly different. I have a lot of guys that will call me and say, I went to work and then I was able to go to the gym and take my kids to the park. It's a huge difference in the energy level for sure. And then those that it has started affecting in the bedroom, they tell us that their wives say thank you. So there's a lot of differences, but the main words or quote that I get from men that just makes a difference for us is, I feel like I've got my life back again. People don't realize that there is a problem because they've gotten used to feeling that way every day. When they do something about it, they then see that that was not normal to feel like that every day.
So you've built a strong reputation locally, I've noticed, and I saw you had over like 200 5-star reviews. What do patients generally say? What do you find that they're saying?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for valuing what my concerns were. Thank you for making me feel comfortable. But more importantly, thank you for just giving me my life back. I'm able to actually live life instead of feeling like I'm dragging, just making it day to day. Men are leaders. They're leaders in our homes. They're leaders in our communities. They're leaders in our workplaces. More importantly, these young generations are watching our men today. Why not be the leaders that you want these kids to grow up to be in your home that you're raising? So it allows you to show up. I have patients that they just can't say thank you enough. They say it every time they come in.
Well, a lot of people might ask, with everything that you just mentioned, why not just go to your primary care doctor for everything that we were just talking about?
Primary care physicians are very important when it comes to managing your overall health. But this is not their main field. Right. So this is the physician that you're going to see when you come in, the MAs. We have all fully studied in this field. So this is our lane. This is what we know about from beginning to end. PCPs aren't going to do that. They're not going to manage it for the most part. So they're not going to let you know. And their range of normal is a little bit different due to the fact that insurance companies and things like that, they have a little bit of a different range than what it actually should be.
If I'm understanding correctly, then it's like they might be focusing on, are your labs technically normal? But what you're kind of focusing on is, do you actually feel and function at your
right?
best?
Are you at your peak performance? Do you feel like you're getting up every day, feeling like you want to feel and being able to do all the things that you wanted to do today? Or do you feel like you're just making it?
With that being said, beyond testosterone replacement therapy, what do you have other services that you offer as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we do peptides, which is a very big thing right now out in the market. We're seeing amazing results from those. Vitamins, which those are very important as well. Medical weight loss, MSK treatments, and even sexual wellness as well.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know a whole lot about this. You're the expert here. But peptides are especially exciting because they help signal the body to improve healing. Is that correct?
Yes. So we're seeing a lot of guys, they're going to the gym trying to get this weight off that they've put on, and they're trying to build up their muscle mass, and they're getting injuries while they're doing it. So we're seeing that a lot of these peptides are allowing them to recover quickly from those injuries, as well as making it a little harder to get those injuries the next time you go. It's actually building you up to try to prevent that.
When it comes to some problems in the bedroom, let's say, so you're focused on addressing root causes, not just kind of masking symptoms temporarily?
Yeah, we don't want to put a Band-Aid on it. The little blue pills, that may not be what works for every man. And those that have tried it and they're still having the issues, and you're still just going to keep trying the same method, you're just putting a Band-Aid on the problem. What we can offer you is actual solutions to these problems. We have different treatments for different men because, as I've said before, not all men are the same. So we have different options to customize to you depending on what your issues truly are. But stop putting a Band-Aid on the problem. Let's fix the root of the problem so you don't have to worry about it anymore. Your wife will thank you.
And that's very important. So if somebody is listening to this today and they feel exhausted, they're burned out, and well, I hear this all the time from friends and people, they're low on motivation or simply not like themselves anymore, what's your final key message to them?
Don't accept life like that. Don't accept just feeling like that and just doing what you need to do. Oh, well, I'm just going to make it and go to work and go home. Don't accept that. That's not normal. Let us get you to a place where you can show up in your home, your community, your workplace, but more importantly for yourself. Feeling good is a really big deal. Why should you not take 30 to 45 minutes to check your levels and it's complimentary? Why would you not want to do that? Why would you just want to suffer every day and just taking it and just thinking it's normal? It's not normal. I promise it's not normal. I have guys that have been on with us and they really didn't think they had an actual problem when they came in, found their testosterone levels, are on treatments, and are now like, that was not normal. And that's the biggest thing for me is just you coming in, finding out your levels, educated on what is actually going on with your body. That's more important than anything. And we offer that for free.
You heard her, guys. If you just take a moment, and stop by, doesn't take that long. It's not difficult and it's free. So can't beat that. All right, Ashley, it's been a great conversation. I think we covered a wide range of topics. Do you think there's anything else that we missed or anything else you'd like to touch on?
Well, let me just mention we do Freedom Fridays on Fridays at both of our locations. And what that is we offer free vitamin injections for all military and first responders. Yeah. You come in, you can look at the list of our vitamins. All you have to do is just, obviously sign consent that we give you a vitamin injection. But it's as simple as that. And it's our way of trying to give back to those that are helping us in our communities.
Fantastic. Should they call, make an appointment first, or
no? Walk-ins are welcome. Just come in, let us know, military, first responder, and we'll get you in. We'll let you look right at the vitamins, pick what you want. We'll get you going.
That's great. Fantastic. Thanks.
Yeah. If you want to bring your wife with you, let's bring her in. We're all for that as well. That's a conversation that we don't mind having because your wife is a part of that with you as well. So we do welcome them to come with you. And we have 2 locations, again, Norfolk and Hampton. So you can just give us a call and we'll get you on the books as soon as it's convenient for you.
So if folks, we've heard everything that we've talked about, you want to give you a call or set up an appointment, what's the best way for them to get in touch with you?
So for our Norfolk location, we are located on North Military Highway between the Home Depot and the PetSmart. And that phone number is 757-900-GAME 4263. And then for our Hampton location, we are located inside of the Centera Careplex building, right beside the YMCA. And that phone number is going to be 757-888-GAME 4263.
All right. Well, thanks so much. You heard it here. Come and get yourself checked out. Feel better. Start today. So thank you, Ashley. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And look forward to seeing you all here next time.